happening? I know it's been a minute. I know. We ain't did no episode since what was that, like week 6, week 5, maybe. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I've been thinking about it. Don't think I ain't been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it every week. Like I gotta do an episode this week. I gotta do an episode this week. And we didn't had things that happened and moves being made, and I wanted to make a video on it. It's just anyway. I ain't finna get into all that. We here now. We are here now, and the playoffs. The playoffs is almost here. It's basically here, but we still got some people fighting to get in there. We got some people fighting to get in there, so let's jump right into it. Let's check it out. Let's check the standings out. Let's see who fight for what spot. What are the tiebreakers? Who got let's just check it out right here, right now. Let's go. All right, here we go. We got the standings pulled up right here. And you can also see that the waivers went through recently. It say an hour ago. I don't know why I say an hour ago. It ain't been an hour. But yeah, the waivers went through, and I'm not gonna lie, I got off of work. And I forgot to go over my waivers, so I completely missed out. um, and there's one guy in particular that, of course, I knew I wasn't going to be able to get Isaac Garendo. I don't have enough fab. I only have $14 of fab left, so he was out of the question. I knew I wasn't going to be able to get him, but um, the Saints defense and Patrick Taylor. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get Garendo, so I was like, I want to put $1 or $2 or whatever on Patrick Taylor. Forgot to do it. Forgot to do it, man. But anyway, I can't harp on that. It's done. Congratulations to everybody. Getting who you wanted. Um, but I'm a little bitter. I ain't gonna lie. But it's my own fault. But anyway, let's check these standings out. D-Generation X, we got the Blue Flame at 9-4 running the division over there. False Hog in the Lane, 6-7. Rudy Poo Express, 6-7. A little bit of everything at 5-8. This was formerly known as the Three Amigos, Philly Pacheco Steak, something like that. 5-8. OVO Crew, 5-8, and Bring It On Nash at 4-9. And the Nation of Domination, you know who it is. People's Champ, baby. Let's go. People's Champ at 9-4, running things over here. We got UncleVic.com at 9-4, right behind me. Hey, you back up off me. Back up off of me. All right, you a little too close. Got D-Money 81 at 8-5. Got the Alvin Jackson Party at 7-6. Be Smooth Gaming at 6-7, and Mile High Club at 4-9. So we got some people up in here fighting. So let's go over the standings. And I've been reminding everybody, all throughout the year that this season, the division leaders will be locked for a playoff berth. But the seeding of the seeding will be fully determined on records. I've been reminding the whole league periodically throughout the year. The screenshot is from 9 months ago. That's when I announced it. And I've been putting this screenshot in here throughout the year to remind the league that, that's how it's going to go. So, but with that being said, the tiebreakers as of right now, I'm number one because I defeated UncleVic.com and I defeated the Blue Flame. So I own the tiebreaker over those two. The Blue Flame defeated UncleVic.com, so he owns the tiebreaker over him. So the Blue Flame is the number 2 seed as of right now. He controls his own destiny. So if he wins this week, he will clinch a bye week in the playoffs. Same goes with me. If I win this week, I officially clinch a bye week in the playoffs. So I'm the number 1 team right now. Blue Flame is the number 2 team. UncleVic.com, he's number 3 at the moment. D-Money One is number 4 at the moment. The Alvin Jackson Party, he is the number 5 seed right now. And the number 6 seed, the final spot in the playoffs, is up for grabs, y'all. Is up for grabs. As of right now, Boss Hog in the lane, he controls his own destiny. He has the tiebreaker over Rudy Poo Express and Be Smooth Gaming. He defeated both teams this year. So if he win this week, he's in. And Be Smooth Gaming, he owns the tiebreaker over Rudy Poo Express. So he needs Boss Hog in the Lane to lose, and of course he needs to win, and he's in. And Rudy Poo Express, he's in last place out of the three. So he need both teams to lose, and of course he has to win. So that's what they are fighting for. They're fighting for that sixth and final spot in the playoffs, and that's what they all need to happen to get it. And this week I'm going up against Mile High Club. He's 4-9 this year. He's out of the playoffs. He had a disappointing season. You know what I'm saying? He fought, but it didn't work out like he wanted to. But he could play spoiler this week and ruin everything for me. I hope not though. I hope not though. But he's 4-9, but he ain't got a terrible team though. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got a terrible team. You got Jordan Love, you got Kenneth Walker, Brees Hall, which Brees Hall has been hit or miss lately. We got 6 here, but then you had 27.6, then you had 10.3, 9.5, 9.4, 25.1, so 5 point. So he's been hit or miss. He's been hit or miss. He's number 12 in points, but he was drafted higher than number 12 running back. He was a first round pick, a high pick. So he's been kind of a disappointment on the season. You got Jordan Addison against the Falcons. Jordan Addison has been coming along here lately. I still got those headphones on. I don't know why. um, you got Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen been on fire since they fired the offensive coordinator. 19.1 and 21.8. I need you to come on back down. Come on back down to earth. You hear me? 6.1, 6.9, 5.6, 4.9. That's what I need. 3.4. That's what I need this week, Keenan Allen. I need you to do that. Travis Kelce. I need you to go. Look. Let me show you something, Travis Kelce. You see week 11? Do you see week 11, Travis Kelce? Huh? Do you see week 2, Travis Kelce? That's what I need. That's what I need. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta do nothing. Let Noah Gray do his thing. You rest up for the playoffs. You hear me? Just rest. I don't need you to do your thing against the Chargers like you normally do. No. No. And he got Taysom Hill, and of course he's gonna swap that out. Taysom Hill out for the season. Got Calvin Ridley. Got the Jags this week. That's a very, very, very beautiful matchup. And it's a revenge game. So could be good for Calvin Ridley. We'll see. But as of right now in my lineup, like I said, I got off work late and I forgot to set waivers to go over my waiver. I think I may have did a few things yesterday, but I didn't really go do a deep dive on waivers, who I wanted, and all that. So I missed out on everything. But as of right now, I got Matthew Stafford in versus the Bills, but I got Kyler Murray down here versus the Seahawks. Kyler Murray might be getting that start. We got Tony Pollard against the Jags. I like that. I like it. Saquon. And you know what? I'm not sure if we did an episode when I got Saquon in a trade. I want to say I did. But if I didn't, like I said, it's been a minute since we had an episode. I got Saquon Barkley in a trade right after week 8. It was right after week 8. I think he had maybe 13 points that week, 12 points that week. Let me see. 13.6. Yeah, this is why I got him right here. He had 13.6. The team formerly known as the Three Amigos, she had Saquon Barkley. And He had 13.6. As a matter of fact, she had him in multiple leagues that we play in, and she had traded him the week prior. She traded him the week prior. He was coming off that 6 point game, and she traded him, and then he had 27.7. So when she traded him going into week 7 in a different league, I tried to get him over here immediately, and she turned it down. So I was like, okay, all right, all right, all right. So after week 7, I'm like, "Hey, he scored 27. I know it's over with now. So I ain't even try after week 7. Then week 8 happened. He scored 13.6. I'm like, is the window open again? Cause I mean, 13.6 ain't bad, but just to check. Let me just check. Throw something out there. So I sent the trade and it was declined. And she hit me with a counter. I'm like, okay. But the counter what she was trying to get was, I wasn't really willing to give up. She was trying to get a lot, I ain't gonna lie, which she should. But so we did a lot of negotiations, and we went for a long time, and it just came to a point where I was like, you know what, I gotta give up, because I'm not gonna be able to get them. I was said I want what I wanted to give up, and she knew what she wanted. So I didn't think we were going to get the deal done. So I pushed it to the side. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting ready for work, jump in the shower. Took about an hour, you know. And I get out the shower, I see that I got a trade offer, and it's the trade that I was willing to do. And I'm like, accept, let's go. And that's how I got Saquon. And then he 33.4, then he had the 8.3, then 34, 55, 20. He been doing this thing. So Saquon, I need you to take me there. Take me there. So Saquon against the Panthers. Oh my goodness, that should be beautiful. Please don't let me down. Don't let me down. Got Malik Neighbors. Come on, Malik Neighbors. It's not really your fault. It's kind of it's the quarterback situation. But I need you, big dog. I need you, big dog. I traded for. Wait, did I trade? Yeah. Yeah. I traded for you, big dog. I traded Brian Thomas Jr. and Najee Harris earlier in the season. Early in the season. Starting to regret it because Najee has been solid. He's been solid. And, Brian Thomas Jr., he's had some good games in there too. And I've lost that trade. I'm just being honest. I lost that trade. But I need you. I need your neighbors. Let's look at your schedule. So we got the Saints this week, then we got the Ravens, then we got the Falcons, then we got the Colts. I need you, man. You started the season off. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Then you got hurt, missed them 2 games, and it's just been mediocre to really nothing ever since. You getting the targets. You getting the targets. It's no touchdowns, low yardage. We need more, Malik Neighbors. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the number 2 wide receiver in fantasy football. I need you to continue that. I need you to be number 1 from here on out. You got Trey McBride, you doing your thing. You ain't got no receiving touchdowns though. No receiving touchdowns on the season and still tight end 3. I need you. I need you to get in the end zone. From this point on, you got to catch up. I need 2 touchdowns this week, 2 touchdowns next week, 2 touchdowns in week 16, 2 touchdowns in week 17. What's that? 4 games? Boom, you got 8 touchdowns on the season. Look like you was balling with the touchdowns all year. Let's catch up with the touchdowns. You can do it. I need you. Darnell Mooney, I need you. Puka, do your thing, big dog. I need you putting the cool. Yeah, I'm talking up my players right now. It's crunch time. Playoffs is here. Kyler Murray, I need you, big dog, because you going up in that starting lineup. So yeah, I'm trying to solidify this number 1 spot because I want that first round bye bad. I don't want to have to depend on nothing in the first round. Cause I don't have good luck with first rounds, especially with this guy right here. The Alvin Jackson party. I got bad history, bad luck with this guy. In the first round, just really period. Like when I play against him, somebody typically gets hurt. As a matter of fact, I just played him last week, and I don't think I had anybody that got hurt. But of course, he beat me. He had a squad, but he had Christian McCaffrey, and this time he's the one that had an injury when playing against me for the first time in our history. Normally it's me, and I'm talking about it's always some of my top guys. Adrian Peterson, when he was top 3 running back in fantasy, lost him before in the first round playoffs playing against this guy. I lost Alvin Kamara his rookie year when he was on fire. First round in the playoffs, playing against the Falcons. He's producing. Of course I remember. I remember this. I experienced it. He's producing. First round of playoffs. Deion Jones, I ain't forgave you since. He hit Alvin Kamara. Kamara out for the rest of the game with a concussion. That week, I didn't have Zeke. He was suspended. That's when he got suspended. So I didn't have Zeke. I lost Zach Ertz that week. He got hurt. Julio, I believe Julio got hurt that week. I had Julio. I had a squad that year. I was 12-1. And this wasn't my league. I wasn't running the league. I wasn't the commissioner. So there was no first round buys. It was 8 teams make the playoffs. No first round buys. I'm 12-1. He's the 8th seed with a losing record. He gets in the playoffs. I'm without my top guys. I lose. The next 2 weeks, my team outscores everybody. That's just how it goes, you know. I say all that to say I need my first round bye. So that's why I'm talking my guys up like I am, because I need that first round bye. But Be Smooth Gaming, he going up against UncleVic.com, which is 9-4 on the season. So it looks like they're gonna have a good matchup. We got Josh Allen versus Joe Burrow. We got Najee Harris versus Chuba Hubbard. And this is who I traded Najee Harris and Brian Thomas Jr. to for Malik Neighbors. Man, man, if I didn't do that trade. But anyway, I can't harp on that. You got Raheem Mostert in right now. But I believe he had him in due to bye weeks. Oh, and he just got Garendo. Oh, goodbye, Mostert. And I'm not expecting Garendo to be a top 5 guy. I'm not expecting that. Not expecting that. But he got him right on time. He needed that. He needed that. I am expecting possibly top 15, top 20. I am expecting that. But we're going to have Garendo versus Chubb. Hopkins versus Pickens. Brian Thomas Jr. versus Drake London. Ooh, Bowers. Bowers has been the man. Versus Tyler. Is it Tucker Craft or Tyler Craft? Tucker Craft. Chase Brown against the Cowboys. Ooh, that's a delicious matchup. On Monday Night Football. So it's gonna come down to Monday night. Ooh, wait, and he got the stack over here with T. Higgins. Okay. Brian Robinson. Bijan Robinson. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a very, very good game. And Be Smooth, he gotta win. If you want to have a chance, he gotta win. And if he get in, he's gonna be a sneaky team. He's gonna be a sneaky team to look out for. Yep. Also, let's see, the Boss Hog in the Lane. He controls his own destiny. He has the tiebreaker as of right now for that 6th and final spot. He going up against OVO Crew, which is 5-8. So we gonna have Kirk Cousins against Jalen Hurts. It's rough. Kyron Williams versus David Montgomery. Aaron Jones versus Jordan Mason. Jordan Mason is out for the basically out for the rest of the season. Elijah Moore, uh, Noah Brown. I think he had Noah Brown in because he was dealing with bye weeks last week. Let's see. It really ain't, man. He really, I don't know now. Okay, well he could slide Cooper Cup in up there and then throw. Oh man. Yeah. Boss hogging the lane, you might get a blessing. It looks like you're going up against the right person this week. That's what it's looking like to me. Because he has Jaden Daniels on bye, Jonathan Taylor on bye, Cortland Sutton on bye, Terry McLaurin on bye. So, he's filling in this team. He has some people to put in though. Got Kirk Cousins to put in, which Kirk Cousins has been stinging up the joint, especially last week. 2.1. Then week 11, 4.92. Week 10, 10.24. So he been stinking up the joint. He's been terrible. So he need Kirk Cousins to bounce back. Elijah Moore, Xavier Worthy is extremely boom or bust. A lot more bust than boom. Gus Edwards. So yeah, like I said, he control his own destiny. He got the right matchup, but you still can't overlook because with Jalen Hurts, especially with the tush push, man, they go down at the one more than anybody I've seen in NFL history, and he always get the touchdown. So he gotta hope ain't none of that going on, cause he don't want Jalen Hurts to have one of them weeks like this, 33.68, 33.9, 39.14. You know what I'm saying? And look, 3 rushing touchdowns and 2 rushing touchdowns. You don't want to have one of them weeks. You don't want him to have one of them. Then you can't slouch on David Montgomery. He might have one of them 23-point games, 20.5 point. I mean, he's been solid all year. He got one game in single digits. Only one game in single digits. Solid all year long. TJ Hawkinson, he been getting some targets. 6 targets, 9 targets, only 3 here, but 9 targets here. Still ain't got in the end zone. You know how that go. He ain't been in the end zone all year. Then the week you play me, that's when you want to score a touchdown. That's how it be. So you just never know how that's gonna go. And then he got Cooper Cup down here. Don't want to overlook nobody, even though, you know what I'm saying, he got players that's out and not really nothing to fill in with. It's looking rough. Then right here, the last one, Rudy Poo Express at 6 and 7. He's going up against the Blue Flame, which the Blue Flame is 9 and 4. Let's see who got buys going on here. Okay, he's without Bo Nix. He without Nico Collins. Ooh. All right, no Brian Robinson over here, no Zach Ertz. That's it. So we got Tua versus Jared Goff. A-Chain versus Gibbs. Tyrone Tracy versus ETN. CeeDee Lamb with a shoulder injury versus Jaden Reed. A.J. Brown versus Jaden Waddle. Pat Frymuth versus Jonnu Smith, which Jonnu Smith has been on fire. I believe he like the number 2 tight end on the season now. Got Marvin Harrison Jr. versus Jettas. Rico Dowdle, he's getting it going versus Garrett Wilson. 49ers defense, he just picked up the Saints defense, which is that's who I wanted. But like I said, I forgot. And going up against the Giants, so that's a good pickup. Great pickup. Like I said, Rudy Poo Express, he got to win, of course, and he need the other 2 guys to lose. That's the only way he can get in. So he need Blue Flame to have a down week, and he need his guys to ball out this week. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to go over. You know what I'm saying? The main thing was to show the 3 teams that's fighting for that number 6 and final spot of the playoffs to talk about, the tiebreakers between, the number one and number two seed, who gonna get that bye week, who fighting for that bye week. That's what I wanted to go over. Like I said, the Blue Flame, People's Champ, and UncleVic.com fighting for that bye week. And we got a sleeper down here. D-Money 81. Matter of fact, let's just take a look. Who are you playing against? Because we can't forget about that. Can't forget about him. Because he got an outside chance. He got an outside chance at sneaking a bye week from somebody. But he got some bye weeks. He got Anthony Richardson out. He got Derrick Henry out. Isaiah Likely out. Okay. So really, not having Derrick Henry, then Anthony Richardson been doing this thing the past 2 weeks. So yeah, that's gonna hurt. He didn't snuck his way on up. I tried my hardest to you know what I'm saying, to get that victory last week, because I don't want him in there. I don't want him in the playoffs, but he won last week. That pretty much, that clinched him. The win last week clinched him. So for D-Money 81 to sneak a bye week, he would need to win, of course. And he would need for us to I think Blue Flame and for me to lose. He got more points, which I'm right there with him with the points, which he just passed me up. At first I was number one in points, but he just passed me up. But I'm right there with you, big dog. Yeah, I want that number one seed. I want the high point for the year as well to go along with that number one seed. I want all that. I want it all. I want it all. But yeah, that's what we got going on. That's what we fighting for. Yeah, this what we fighting for. This what we fighting for right here. This bad boy. But yeah, that's been today's video. Like I said, we got 3 teams fighting for a first round bye. We got 3 teams fighting for the last seed in the playoffs, last spot in the playoffs. Let's see what's gonna happen. I can't wait to see it. But until then, I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out.